viewers, and welcome again to another edition of your favorite program called Talk to the Camera. Me where they bring the program come to you today, my name na Kona Sise. Viewers, the camera can work out with you all the way na Portee. For witness, they donate some hand washing equipment them to mosques them for the fact that the mosques them don't reopen again, and these are the times of COVID-19. Then decide for support the mosques them with some items them like cooler and Veronica bucket them way then go use for wash their hands them where they can mosques. Now we go for go witness this donation.
A network charity foundation. Me Haja Fanta Kakay a Portee. They donate their item there to Masjid read one then chairman we come for receiver na them behalf. And we decide for do them thing there because the government say all the mosques them forget and washing steps them. For let them go open the masjid there. So we take council will help with community for start before the government they reach here as we own foundation what we don't do and before we don't continue still for help the government to then here. And we decide for buy the cooler there because it go last long. Maybe the COVID go end. So the Veronica they go put it aside, but the cooler they go use and a long lasting something there for the Muslim Jamaat and the community. Where come on from Isatu Kakay-Diallo.
On behalf of the Ridwan Jamaat, me as Secretary General of the Jamaat to receive them item there for the Jamaat. And we go make sure say we use them according to the purpose we the Kakay family don't donate them for. They tell them thank you and they bless and ask Allah for make Allah bless them on behalf of the Jamaat. By the grace of God, I will make this reach to the Jamaat and deliver this goodness. Thank you very much, madam.
Masjid Rahman, the masjid them plenty in our community. We get over 15 masjid there. And we make sure say we go reach them all, inshallah. They're all named in a paper now. From here we will move to the closest one there, follow we go reach there and see the masjid there. So this now na your own.
Thank you very much on behalf of Masjid Rahman, on behalf of the foundation who do this great work for we really appreciate really because as government don't say let they open the mosques and the churches them that one of the measures government put in place for use face masks as well as we need a bucket here. So I appreciate the foundation very much and we hope say they will continue to do more. And we said that the mosques them will comply to the rules and regulations where government will do. To tell them thank you, let God for bless this organization and God bless we all. We pray that let this COVID-19 make it end of the country to God in power. Thank you so much.
Masjid Tauba. Then a Coca Street, na the market. I did this masjid day. I be small masjid, but it don't big now. So then say na they own this, for let them go follow the steps them. Then so we go na masjid, I like the whole ablution. We supposed to wash with hand there. So do ya that we emphasize on them. That people are still they wash their hand. COVID is real. So now I own this.
Well, we did tell Una thank you for complimenting the efforts of the government. Let God make good to do so. Let God go now more and more. If God agree, we're ready for do more than what we will not do so, inshallah. We as a Mazib, Tauba, Kokalin, we're ready for use the prescription mentioned where government say, and we're ready for doing. Thank you very much. Mina Baisama Dumbia, Speaker of Kokalin Mosque. Thank you.
We they say when I go see the difference, maybe we'll get some smaller mosques them, where sometimes then just begin at the community. But we still say that we mention them, that we think about them, then say for benefit. So this is the Masjid Rahim. We just the upper street now, and they own this. So that the charity don't come for receive them.
Now thank you very much. Me na the charity in Masjid Rahim. We tell them thank you, let God bless them for this goodness we remember because of the sickness. We go promise and say we go follow up to waiting the government say thank you.
Baitullah. Now why is more street? What somebody they call and say kas. Now one power they in compound we get mosques there. So now the mosques don't grow still. We not take and say then a compound. We decide for let them self get the benefit. Now they own this.
Okay. I tell you now thank you. Let God reward you at the heaven. Let God make our parents them. Let God make them soul rest with peace. Inshallah, Namina the Imam. So, and I go pass the duty which the government command we to people then. Inshallah, I tell you, thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, sir, and welcome to this interview. Please tell me your name and the mosque Usayu na the Imam.
The mosque, my name Sheikh Abdullah Samsuddin Kamara. The mosque, Wisemont Street, Masjid Baitullah. So, Namina di Imam, Chief Imam di.
Alright, sir. How you feel for receiving the item there from Sierra Network Charity Foundation?
Well, I feel fine. I'm glad because person for think for charity, for do charity for Allah, that person a good person. I make I dey pray, ask God for let God make them parents them, we then one die, let God make them soul rest with peace, let God give them the heaven. Then they picking them, let God promote them more and more.
Alright. You go tell we small thing because like when they don't go na the item there, you go tell we how you go see that as Imam then go use the item then for waiting and give una for.
Well, by God in power, as government we don't give you the duty for say for use before you enter the mosque, you wash your hand clean, and before you use this face mask, before you enter the mosque. So
But people them when they agree for use the face masks where they can't church, una not agree for me they go inside church, right? Inside the mosque, right?
well, would they force them? Because first we put them at the mosque. If you not come with them, before they enter, you go down by them. Before you enter. So for that, now the way that we put for all man for leg at time.
Okay. So as Imam, what thing go be you word to Muslims them out there where they can mosque for can pray concerning for use face masks and also for wash your hands before you can mosque?
First, God tell we inside Holy Book, he say, Taku fitna wala tusibana alladhina dhalamu anfusahum khasa. He say, "Law na afraid fitna, this sick na fitna." So when fitna come, they stop to certain people. It circulate. Na so time like this sick, it circulate over all the world. No corner, no the way left. And if you then put solution, now for say, now this solution now for follow, so all man, we na Muslim get right for follower.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you too.
Masjid Takwa, the deputy imam. Then our Kumini. Who started the only secondary school na Portee day. Mosque day. So now they own this, so they give to the deputy imam. Behalf of the Sierra Network Charity Foundation and Isatu Kakay-Diallo in support of this hand washing steps where the government say for the do at the masjid there. And where tomorrow on a Friday, we decided for like it go out today Thursday, so that then go start for you and tomorrow Friday, sir.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. I will tell Almighty Allah thank you.
Okay, you go please tell me your name.
Me na Lamin Sanko. I will tell Allah thank you with the government for able to attack this sick here, so we come now we country where at least able to affect we than the other country them. That alone we praise the government, and also we gladly we pray for them, for may God give them wisdom and for able to fet the sick more and more, and for giving this property so we at least for able to fet the sick, because some of we will not be able to get this facility for personal rubber they would use now, then mocks them. If they send you with this, would they bless them, we tell them thank you for that.
Alright.
So that.
Alright. Sierra Network Charity Foundation don't give another item there for see that people they wash their hands before they go inside the mosque. But then what's the assurance you go give and say that item that way they don't give una, so una they use and the right way supposed to use at the mosque, and people go definitely wash their hands before they go inside the mosque.
And this we home mocks, the God both say with the stress in people them. Time for prayer, if you not get face masks, they go inside the mosque. Because they say this face mask for user. So, and when we don't get this back, inshallah, I know say we'll be able to do that. For strengthening the people, them more and more, for talk to them. Let them take the precaution wey government say for do.
For talk to people and make them take precautions where government say for take. What thing go be you want to people and concerning that day?
Well, we get for advise them, me and the chief imam. They advise them for make them take the precaution wey government say for do.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, sir. Welcome to this interview. Please tell me your name and the mosque society.
My name is Sek Momo Ai Bangura. Adina Ridwan Masjid Portee.
Alright, so whose position were you hold at the mosque?
I'm Chief Imam.
Alright. As Chief Imam, how you feel for receiving item that's from charity, the Sierra Network Charity Foundation?
Well, this I'm glad you so much because like then we say we will need them, but you know that we will just hope we will not get money for buy this. So if we can't get it, so by then I'm glad you so much.
Alright, now we need them and now Sierra Network Charity Foundation don't provide them. But which assurance you go give them say then Sierra don't provide so una go use them adequately?
Me wallahi like we didn't give it so we go work with them and from now I believe say they're in a mosque right now. Because anything we didn't send for the mosque, nobody know they will go tamper on time. Until they reach, all man see them. And we get for make back the announcement inside the mosque. All man will say yes, we don't receive them here.
Alright, for wash your hands now one way for prevent for make you know we get this called COVID-19. But then in the other issue of where people they cluster, the way people they gather together, now something else where can come to consideration. When people they go pray in a mosque, I don't know they see that they know they gather in one place.
Well, we adjust the announcement right now before the council after we don't pray. As from tomorrow, anybody will not get a face mask, they enter inside the mosque. Then we don't pick back two young men them. If the people after we they don't turn up, now then get for see any suffer way they see people in choke they then pull them and put it. So around you no problem. The one stand we own our own usage for us one because they go pray without all ablution. So around you we able to do.
Alright, so what thing go be what to people and concerning for wash your hands and for see that you wear face masks before you go inside the mosque?
Well, this I advise any Muslim. This is not a point prayer. And now we leaders them we send before. Now they don't agree to the laws there. I believe say any law we put it for yourself. You say this are able if I'm following guidance, then the one wouldn't they give you. The one wouldn't they give you, they give excuse. But the one where you say now this are able, you not get no excuse. So if we then don't agree for let we take them say I believe say else the native we know the point prayer. Wallahi will just get for one. So I advise anybody for let you put these marks and the wasani will not get for tell person because now we will usage. Understand it? So that one then the line now we mobilize the people we say 20 people or 20 people be the day. If you not 2 people let them pull then they left the 18. So now that one day may get for advice any Muslim or any mosque system. So now this no more.
Alright, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Like the donation all starts this afternoon. All the mosques in the Portee community we decide for help the government with the hand washing steps them. Where they say all the masjid them for wash their hand before they go to mosques and where they come out for pray. So this na Jamia to Rasulullah and we don't come for give the yun. So that the first mosque so we don't come. The other members then we don't go collect their own there. Officially the imam they don't go, representative they don't go. This is the chief imam and the organizing secretary. So behalf of Sierra Charity Network Foundation and Isatu Kakay-Diallo, so Sila will give Jamia to Rasulullah then there and for put her in practice. So if the hand washing steps and pass self, we go use the cooler there for take wudu. So now make we add them wire panel because it's the symbol of Islam. So, Chief Imam, na the thing is.
Alhamdulillah.
Alright, sir, you go please tell me your name.
Okay. The name Al-Haji Sheikh Isatu Kamara, Chief Imam of Masjid Rasulullah.
Yes, sir, you go please tell me how you feel for receiving item there from Sierra Network Charity Foundation.
Bismillah, salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. As I tell you earlier, this no say I tell you thank you. I'm glad you so much, but all the time we will talk, we will begin for see, we tell go thank you, and we tell you we make the effort. We glad for them charity there, this Sarah we see, na pool this afternoon, come with na Masjid Rasulullah, me the Chief Imam, Al-Haji, Sheikh Isa Daud Kamara, I glad for una all, may God bless una, this organization, may God put blessing there and God guide and protect una.
Right. Where coronavirus comes alone, because of that, the government be put on hold first for churches and mosques for carry on the daily prayers them now the church and the mosques them. But then government don't thought and fit now say make them reopen again, and it puts principles them where you know people they come now mosques them supposed for go by so that they will prevent themselves they not go get the sick called COVID-19. How una they do now this mosques for see that 10 people here where they come, then they go by all the lay down laws and principles where government don't put in place.
Okay. Right now, from where the masjid called help the government, called direct them, then open the masjid from Monday. Alhamdulillah, we're all happy, we're glad for that. And we can try for talk to the people them. We no say with the elders, I mean with the imams them. We try for advice the people them. We made them listen and made them take what we tell them. We can try. And we open the masjid, we will meet up one Friday, this tomorrow, it will be second Friday. If God agree, we will continue for sensitize people, them, make them for take the preventions, we them for put the face masks, and for wash hand together for the law of the country, with, I mean, the government, they try for tell you. So this will depend try for that one day, inshallah.
People can normally listen to the imam then at the mosque them. So as imam, what thing will be your word to you come to imam them that they for include in them preaching them for spread out this message to people them out there. Say when you the kind of mosque, you supposed for wear your face mask, you for wash your hands and do all the things the way you supposed for do so that you go prevent yourself not for getting sick.
Alhamdulillah, I want to tell God Chengi, I tell you Chengi, this message they go now around the country or all over the world, beside this masjid they read, for advice me company imams them, for me them help. Now we say safe with the try for help, we say before the government for say with the help. No, the government then they try no more for put things in place, but now we for help, we say. Inshallah, I want to pass this message to all me company imams them, may them join together for this prevention, make we able prevent we shape, and God the Almighty Allah will protect we from any bad, mashallah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Last to Salif, the central mosque na Portee, na the chief imam this, and na the chief imam na the whole Portee community. So na the young Veronica bucket and the cooler than this, for help the government for the hand washing, where they say for the wash hand before they open the mosque. And the condition in this way they give, so then we could will help the community with them. Okay, so.
Thank you very much.
You go please tell your name, sir.
I mean, I Sheikh Yusuf Sise.
Alright, just now your position at the mosque.
I mean, a chief imam of the mosque.
Alright, sir. How you feel for receive them item there from Sierra Network Charity Foundation?
Anyway, we feel say these are the best we they don't do. And then bring us to the best time where government themselves they support the idea. And I think say we don't experience about this kind of sickness we don't get at the wall. If we get in here, we know say anyway, brothers they don't do much. Let the Almighty Allah bless them for we.
Alright. Coronavirus can Sierra Leone and government will decide for close down the mosques them first because of that. But now the mosques they don't reopen again. How you feel say the masjid them go help the government so that the message of COVID-19 go reach out to people them out there and think the way people them for they do so that they not go get this sick, then go get for area?
Well, I feel say this sickness now everybody in your own business. We self one for day we life them, one for get well body, and government they do all the efforts. So we don't depend for open the mosque. Not so anything now, just for help them for sensitize the people them, how for protect. More time for protecting yourself from this kind of bad sickness we don't get at the wall. And we serve as chief imam, we don't already in our mosque. For say, by God in power, before then share the concept, we don't apply the system. We say by we own them, all people then before they can at mosque, they wash your hand, you get your mask na your face before ever you can at the mosque, and we make sure say the distance, not for near, nobody not for church in company at all. We do all we effort for let that go be, so that and when we dey give the, even the sermon, we know the tea. Because the more you say, the more problem comes. So they do them quick as possible, so that nobody no could feel tired. Before they say 15, 20 minutes, we don't go to bar from the starting of the prayer to the ending of the Juma. We don't scatter. And even the daily prayer, just 5 minutes. They do them quick, so that the thing the congestion no dey take place, and nobody know they are working company by God in power. So we self ready for assist and for follow the government that you instruction within the instruction by God in power.
The usage of face masks. So people will not agree for use face masks where they can amongst, and not they allow them inside at all.
We not they allow them. We they talk by all possible inside. We they see we pin people in there. We don't know get some go fend and force before you can inside. So that one day, now government in your own commander one day, and anybody who respect himself, if respect the law of government.
All right. As chief imam for the Portee community, what thing go be you want to imam them within other mosques them na the community about the things them waiting for doing at the mosque, so that people no go get the sick or COVID-19 where they can for camp.
I mean, they continue for advice because I don't the advice as chief imam of the area. I don't the advice, and I they continue for advice. So all my brothers them for say do your law abide to the laws of the government. Especially when you concern this sickness, because this is not all man in your own business. So if he then the imam then snap tranka one, they're not afraid nobody, accuse nobody, but let them do their efforts for CCA, then help government tranka one, let this can go scatter at the country. So me they still advise and say, let them go about the government, then you want advice we then give you, let we help them for let we block this sick here, they not scatter too much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Sarah Network, Charity Foundation. This is not a foundation where the body then are overseas. But this particular donation come from Isatu Kakay-Diallo. Let's Palaji Kakay, girl picking. So now I decide to say all the mosques then within a Portee community. For now give them wash, hand kit them, the bucket and other thing they inside. This na the cooler them. So I like the COVID-19 done. We go put this aside. We go continue for use them cooler. Yeah. So then we could decide for doing this way. This na Gaddafi mosque and you pass this. So now we can for hand over to una. For now I go put her into good use. Not for keep and store.
Let God help una, yeah. Let God protect una. The work una they do. Una give you the thing and they let God protect you and guide them. Let God give una blessing. Let God protect una, yeah. Una help you, let God help una. This sick here, let God make it done now. Now this wall, because not to salute anymore. Yeah.
So how una go see that then thing never una don't receive, so una go use them the way that way people expect una for use them, yes. And also when people they come na mosques, then they use face masks and then go wash their hands before they go na the mosques. How una they see that una go do that day?
Well, we go do am. Like when I talk so, anybody who can na mosque, if you wash your hand, put face mask na face before you go inside mosque. But so we go do that by God power, inshallah.
Right, so now the advice that they give people them, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hello, my welcome to this interview. Please tell me your name.
I name Hajafanta Kake.
So now what is this donation there about today?
Well, this donation today now about the message where the government send before you open the mosques them. They say all the mosques them forget the wash hand steps them. Therefore use the Veronica bucket there when they go to the mosques and when they go out. So decide say Portee as we community for where we go do this donation at our own community for give all the mosques that we in Portee. We make sure so we give them all, big and small, all on this getting you.
So now other than they do this donation?
Now Sarah Network Charity Foundation, now then they do this donation, yeah.
How now come about for pick the mosques then way forget this? Now all the mosques then are Portee una pick or not just pick some of the mosques there?
We pick all the mosques where they are Portee. For any mosque where they Portee, we pick them and beyond Portee. Because out in Absona Gaddafi mosque where na Rokupa. We pick mosques then na Rokupa back. This Gaddafi mosque and mosques where they na Cotton Tree. They will pick na Bramale where na other mosques there. Pick na Damzin Bridge where they na the old road. We pick the full mosques na Bramale. So after we don't count all the 50 mosques that we get na Portee. The other mosques them back, we add them. on this charity.
So what prompt Sierra Network Charity Foundation for do this work today now for support government for fight this sick called COVID-19?
Yes, now for support the government, and we take and say this Sierra Network Charity, the particular person where in decide for do this part of the foundation, but in do on in yon na Portee in born I grow up. You take and say na in yon community. So in self way then they strain now the mosque don't open. Imam they not get money for buy them thing there now. It decides to let him buy it get in community for let them go use them, let them not go begin they disturb them for them thing there.
Alright, so what thing go be find out to the people of Portee where they come for praying at the masjid them about wearing of face masks and washing of hands?
Well, my statement to the people now for let we use the face masks when we they go. The face masks also for government now for me and you, because now we say for the prevent. If we use the masks, if not anything, we saw don't butu for them for pray. We don't go take anything from there. We go left under the mask when we go wash them. But if we say oh they pray so no more not count the mask then, you know go tell well. And some mosques then they if you don't even get the mask, you know they go inside. Last Friday they start that, and I hope they will continue back so.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Viewers, una self don witness donations of hand washing equipment them to different mosques them now the Portee community, including the Gaddafi mosque. Them imam them na this mosque then na the Portee community. They send out them gratitude to Sierra Network Charity Foundation for the thought way they think about the mosques them, and also for the equipment them way they send na them mosques there so that people go they wash their hands whenever way they can mosques. Then they send out message to Muslims them out there say whenever you they can mosques, make sure say you get your face masks, and also make sure say you they wash your hands before you they go inside the mosques. Maybe the program continue today. My name na Kona Sise. Till we meet again to another edition of Talk to the Camera, I say tata.